Is January 30th, 2024. It's still today. It's like 11:30 at night. See, a lot of them scattered. I had wrote on Facebook how deranged these people are. They're mentally deranged. When you think how morbid they are. See, that's where even like Michelle's family, and people even said around me, just because these people were poor, where did they think they had the right to steal her stuff? Or entitled to take her stuff? Where would they even get that? And why do people think they should help out? And those people, just because they're poor, should be able to steal from people. It's because they're mentally deranged. They're morbid. Just like because Michelle's what? A stripper, a prostitute. They are letting their daughter sell her body for men to rape her all day long, every day. And it's acceptable for her to make money that way. Just like the strippers and prostitutes helping out. Okay? Because they let men rape them all day long. They do sex acts to make money instead of go out and get a job. They become morbid and deranged. Why are they helping the human traffickers sell people for sex slaves and to be murdered? Because it's happening to them. And it's okay in their world because they become deranged. That's where today, even in Target in Belden, some girls said, they said the prostitutes are doing this, having the drug cartels. I see them all over. Oh yeah, they were walking around laughing at me. See, they're deranged. They're mentally ill because they let men, for money, rape them and harm them. They are letting it happen to other people, and they're participating in selling other people to be raped and killed because it's happening to them every day, and they make money off of it. Instead of them going out and get a real job, they'd rather let men beat and rape them. And now they'll sell other people for that to happen to them because it happens to them every day. So it's acceptable to them. And in their morbid little minds, it's okay. Because in their sick little worlds, it's okay to hurt people and let people be hurt because they're hurt every day. Now you start thinking about the people that are helping out. Now you think about that agent dating Lauren. See, they were talking about Lauren. That Agent Will stole for Lauren. That is what's going on. Lauren is part of the Florida human traffickers. She sells people for sex slaves and to be murdered. 2 twin girls showed up in 18 and then 19 in Louisville with the big truck guys from Florida selling people. And they said they were stealing for them. One's lost a lot of weight, and they have bragged everywhere from Maslin to Akron, to North Canton, to Canton, that they're stealing for that Lauren. Oh, even Alliance. Okay? And that Will's dating her. And that he stole my money on the first day. That's why he did this whole thing. You know, that's where I taped them in the background mocking me that they were going to have Will lie for them that he was in my home. Dave told our son Danny that he hired Pete on his own. It was only Pete and his group. He didn't talk to that agent until that church. So where did he think it was okay for him to lie? Because like people said, well, Will don't ever want to say he was in her home before. Because that would have been, he was one of those people drug beating, raping her and setting up the scam. He'd be the one setting up the whole scam. Exactly. And him stealing my money on the first day and stealing from cases, everybody should have been outraged, angered. See, that's where people in Canton, nobody will say a word to you. It's not funny when any kind of police steal from victims. And when people start using some common sense with ethics, that it's not okay for police to steal from any kind of victims. And just like, what was it, August 22nd or 23rd of 23? Officer Mark, a tall white guy with white hair, over my case, told a lady that even my ex-husband defended me and that I had never spoke to anybody. And it's documented the cartel framed me before. And it's documented it was a medication error that made me sick before. And it's documented another woman was even using my insurance and that none of this is funny. They have been around me since 18, and they all know I'm innocent. My whole family defended me, including my ex-husband. And it was a drug cartel framing me. Hmm? And they all know it was a medication error that made me sick before. And they know some other woman was even using my insurance since the first of my marriage. And that agent involving himself in dating a drug cartel girl, a stripper. My brother-in-law worked at the Pentagon. He was not allowed to be seen or around anybody that was a known criminal or in criminal behavior or an illegal immigrant for security reasons. So why would that agent? Exactly. I found it innocent of everything in 18. When you start looking at these people, the ones that are doing it are girls from strip clubs, and they're mentally deranged because they have been raped and forced to do sex acts on men, to the point that that's why they're helping them sell other women and children for sex slaves and to be murdered and to make money, because that's what happens to them. And in their deranged, warped minds of the situation they're in, they're causing it in other people's lives. And realize that's who's harassing me. And ladies, I'll tell you what, there's a world out there that you don't have to have sex, be a sex slave and let some man beat on you and rape you. There's other jobs. They may not pay as much. And there's men that won't always beat on you either. Or sell you for another man too. You're too young to put yourself through such horror. And then accomplish by what? Helping sell and kill other people because it's happening to you and your friends? That's who's doing it to me. And the people down here are the ones selling and killing people. And that agent involving himself in such heinous crimes. Everybody turned this in. I was raped by the drug cartel. It's documented. Carrying around the house, FBI informant. Karen's well. Where people think it's funny, where do you think it's funny that the human traffickers are framing people in their own home and drug beating, raping them, photoshopping them, drugging them up in extortion things? And that's where the whole thing of it is. Where did Michelle's family even think they had a right to steal anything from me? Where did they think they deserved anything that was mine? They didn't. You go out and work and make your own living. It was mine. And then they didn't even get it because Dave and her didn't work out. And like they said, she didn't even want Dave. They did all this so they could sell people and kill people here. And when you realize they have used all you people just to sell and kill people, why don't you actually start getting some character and actually get mad over this? And then think of that agent taking a payoff and then stealing from my case and letting it happen and dating one of those prostitutes. He needs to be held accountable in a court of law. Like they said over a month ago, they need to get an arrest warrant for Will. Yeah. And FBI agent John. I'm going to upload this.